Tradition, you might have seen this in person or on the movies, is tradition for the couple to step on a glass at the end of the wedding ceremony. And I don't know if you know why that is, but there's a very specific reason. 2,000 years ago, the Great Temple in Jerusalem was destroyed. It's not been repaired. You can see remnants in the Western Wall, but breaking a glass reminds us that while this is a very happy moment, our world is not complete until this temple is going to be rebuilt.
Just like the Hindu weddings, where every ritual, right from Sat Fere to Sindoor, has a symbolic meaning, the smashing of the glass in a Jewish wedding is full of spiritual depth. Namaskar, Shalom, and welcome. My name is Ravital Moses, aka Moses in Israel, your favorite Indian Jew born and raised in India and now living in Israel. And my goal is to bridge India and Israel one video at a time, and today we are going to find out why smashing of the glass in a Jewish wedding is a special ritual.
Wedding and they get married, and as is tradition, you might have seen this in person or on the movies, is tradition for the couple to step on a glass at the end of the wedding ceremony. And I don't know if you know why that is, but there's a very specific reason. 2,000 years ago, the Great Temple in Jerusalem was destroyed. It's not been repaired. You can see remnants in the Western Wall, but breaking a glass reminds us that while this is a very happy moment, our world is not complete until this temple is going to be rebuilt. It also reminds us that a marriage is very, very delicate, and if you break it, you can put the pieces back together, but you still might see the cracks.
All right, let me give you some context. This is actually a shot from one of my videos. There is a museum in Tel Aviv called the Anu Museum. It is actually a museum inside Tel Aviv University, and they have some really cool exhibits. One of them is a Sefer Torah got from India that was brought, I think, in 2017. And they have some beautiful exhibits that relate to the Jewish history and the Jewish ritual. So one of these exhibits had something to do with the circle of life, right from the day you're born to the day you die. Within this exhibit, there was this section called smashing of the glass, the different stages of life, right from birth, then the coming of age, which is the bar mitzvah and the bat mitzvah, also very unique. And then you have the wedding. So for people who have Jewish friends and have been invited to Jewish weddings, I believe that you have had the opportunity to witness this beautiful ritual. But for those who haven't had the opportunity, I think this could be a very nice way to know why smashing of a glass can be very unique to the Jewish tradition. So when my parents got married, they also did this ceremony. So breaking of the glass in a Jewish wedding tradition, where the groom, specifically it's the groom, but I think in today's day and age, sometimes both partners like to do it, but it's mostly the groom breaks a glass which is wrapped either in cloth, velvet, or foil. It is basically to avoid any kind of injury when they stamp on it. There are different interpretations, so let me go through it. The first was the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem 2,000 years ago. Also, the Jews have gone through a lot of misery and a lot of atrocities. So even in these happy times, we don't forget what had happened 2,000 years ago. I think it is a beautiful way of remembering Jewish history, even if it is sad, because there have been a lot of sacrifices and we need to make sure that we remember. Second is mentioning that life and relationships is fragile. The thing with a relationship, especially like in a marriage or a romantic relationship, is you have to take care of it. Just like glass, it's fragile, it can break at any point in time. You have to put in a lot of effort. So if you don't take care of it, you know what's going to happen. The third is a new beginning. So the breaking of a glass signifies a start of a new chapter in a couple's life, with both of them being happy and having potential challenges. I'm sure that there are more interpretations, but these are top 3 on my mind. If you know any more interpretations, go down in the comment section. Multiple interpretations can give you a POV, so it's nice to know what people think and how they take this ceremony as. Personally, what happens to this glass? Heap of broken glass lying alone in a cloth. Is it thrown? What does it happen? So I don't remember what my parents did. Maybe it's a good time to ask. I never asked them, what did you do with this glass? Did you like throw it away? Did you create something? So what people do is many couples choose to have something made from it. All right. And for that reason, a lot of these glasses are colorful. So when there are artists that specialize in taking this broken glass from a wedding and creating into a piece of art. Could be a mosaic in a frame, or could be a beautiful, delicate structure, could be anything. I personally don't know people who have done it because I think India mein alag hai. It's a good way for me to ask what people do. I honestly did never ask these questions, but now that I think about it, what happens? A lot of the people here in Israel, they do take this glass and create it into something beautiful and keep it in their home. So when they look at it, they know that, it's a reminder for them that, marriage is beautiful, but it's also fragile. So we need to take care, put in effort, try and live a happy life and make sure you take care of your partner. So that's it for this video. If you want to know about unique Jewish traditions that could be equivalent to some Hindu or Indian traditions, please go down in the comment section and let me know, and I will try my best to create some videos about Jewish traditions. In the meantime, be safe, consume the right content, and I'll see you next time.